Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you. I'm going to let a couple of you come in here. If this is your very first time being here, make sure that you click on the subscribe button and that you also hit the bell so you get notified whenever I go live. It's always a different time every day, but I do go live every day. Really, this is going to benefit you if you run a Young Living business, but quite frankly, anything. Okay. If you're running any sort of business at all, if you're producing any sort of income stream, like if you're trying to set up additional income streams for your brand, which is yourself, you're going to want to follow this channel because I'm no nonsense. I don't have fluff. I make sure that you guys know exactly what you need to know, and then you can move forward and succeed. That's all I care about. So there is that. Go ahead and say who you are as you come in. Hello, Lavender Moondrops. What is your name? I forget. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm home with my wood paneling behind me. Linda, hi from Indiana. Hey, Linda. Tonight we're going to talk about how to talk to people that are either, so if we're talking about Young Living people that maybe you just haven't talked to for a while. And if we're talking about just, like a brick and mortar business or something like that, or, another revenue stream, it's people that you haven't connected with in a while. So maybe they bought something from you at some point, but you haven't connected with them a while. How do you bring them back to the proverbial fire? In this case, fire is good. So how do you get them back to where they were when they bought something from you originally, right? Because whenever they bought something from you originally, they were looking for a solution. So that's what we're going to be going into, is how to bring them back to the fire. Okay. So I'm going to let a couple more people come in before I get going. But also, if you guys don't see a place to be able to comment, then make sure you log into Google. Because what we see is, like, I see a certain number of people like watching right now, but then after the video, we see that it was like 6 times that number. So we know that there's a lot of people watching that just aren't logged in. So if you want to comment and such, just make sure you log in. That's why you're not seeing a comment section if you're not logged in. Amanda, hey. Linda, where at in Indiana? Ooh. Here's something that just happened to me tonight before I came live. I was fixing my tea, and I opened up my tea bag and it had a hole in it. So I literally have tea leaves in my mouth right now. But I don't even care. I love this tea so much that I will just eat the tea leaves and be totally fine with it. I mean, if Gary can eat the dirt from a farm, I can eat the tea leaves out of my tea and feel okay about that. So Rona, hello from Edmonton, Alberta. Hello. Anna, hey from Texas. Hey. Sandy, I'm here. Hey, Sandy. Mildred, hello, Martha. It got cold here in Texas after you left. Man, it was cold this morning when we left. It was freaking really cold. Gail, hi from Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Rona, love your shirt. Thank you. This is actually one of our shirts. We make this. Maybe Mike can put the link. He's really busy right now. Maybe he'll put the link in later for this shirt. Let's see. Linda, I tried to pick up passion tea, but it was sold out at Target. I wonder if there's that many people watching my videos, right, that are like, I've got to have the passion tea. It's great. Lynette, hey girl, hey. Leah, hey Martha, hello Leah. Kendra, hi from Montana. Hello, Kendra. Lynette, that's my email address. I know, I saw that whenever I was emailing you. Anna, yes, please, need that shirt. Hey, Mike, do you have hands-free? Hands-free? Are you able to type? Because they're asking for the link for the mompreneur shirt that I'm wearing right now. You have my computer. Oh, he'll put the link in after the video, so just check. What is it? It should be Teespring/mompreneur, probably. Try Oh, well, let me check this. Hang on, you guys. Let me see. Let me try this. No, that's a different one. It's okay. I wonder if it's this. There it is. I got it. Let me put it in here. x.co/mom shirt. I knew it was going to be something that I came up with. And things I come up with are just easy, like mom shirt. That's how I make it. So that's how you get it. There's a coffee mug too. Amanda, super snowy and cold in Northeast Indiana. Thankfully, we have the fireplace going. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, yeah. I love a fireplace when it's snowy out. I love that. Okay, so I kind of have to hurry up because I'm about to go live with Doug Corrigan in Gold Getters also at 7 o'clock. Okay, so I have to be in the Zoom with him 5 minutes early so we can test and some stuff. Linda, about an hour north of Indy. Oh, Gail, I have a website but want to switch over to Get Oiling. Is there somewhere I find out how to do that? What you would do, honestly, is you would just email support@getoiling.com. Greg will totally take care of you. He answers the support emails, okay? So, like, he would get you all taken care of. That's the easiest thing to do, in my opinion. Okay, so how do we get people... How do I even say this? How do we get people interested in us again, or in our brands again, or in our business again after they've gone cold? Okay, so when a lead goes cold or a member goes cold, what that means is that they haven't bought for, say, 6 months or so. They haven't bought for seemingly a long time, at least long enough of a time to get out of the cycle and the rhythm of purchasing. So, like, you know, with Young Living anyway, we basically can double as an Amazon of sorts for things that are good for us, right? So things that we would get at Amazon, we can just get at Young Living instead. So it's a cycle that happens. So every month you get stuff and it's a cycle. Well, if somebody goes 6 months without that cycle, they've gone cold, right? Because they are now out of that behavior by 6 months. So what that means is that they're not even thinking about you anymore. And that's not a bad thing, you guys. It just means we didn't keep them close to the fire. And it's okay to have not done that in the past and then to pick up the ball and move forward now. So the question that I got was, how do I get people to talk to me again? How do I get them back whenever they've been gone for a while? And honestly, what it always is that we show interest in them, that we actually care about them, right? So reach out to them and just say, hey, I was just thinking about you. How are things? It's the simplest thing on the planet that you could possibly say. But what's going to happen after that is a mending of a relationship or a revitalizing of I don't know if that's a word, revitalization maybe, of a relationship that had gone cold, right? And you're letting them know that you were just thinking about them. So they matter to you in some respects. So there's like, so yeah, it's been 6 months. Yeah, we haven't talked for a really long time. No, I'm not reaching out to you to sell you something. I'm not just shooting promos at you every month. What I'm doing is I'm saying, hey, you as a person, how are you? How are things going? And you don't mention anything about sales in the conversation, okay? If they ask directly and specifically, hear me when I say that, only if they ask directly and specifically about something, like if they say, oh, I just ran out of this, how much is it? But still say, oh my goodness, like that's not why I reached out to you. But I can answer your question for you. That's totally fine. I do still want you to completely understand that this isn't why I was reaching out. I did want to just make sure that you were good to go. I can't answer your question. I'm happy to do that. But we don't initiate any conversation about selling anything, you guys. It's going back to square one on a different level. Okay. So square one with building a relationship with somebody is reaching out and saying, hey, how are things? And, or, hey, I see you live in, Dublin, looking to go there pretty soon. What are some fun things to do? You're building rapport, right? You're building rapport. What you have to do with somebody that you haven't talked to in 6 months, you have to build that rapport back because you don't have it, right? And there's nothing wrong with you. It's that you had your life going and they had their life going, and you just simply didn't have a system of follow-up. So like in Go for Gold, I talk about systems of follow-up all the time. One of the systems of follow-up that I do is I divide all of my personally enrolled and my orphan people on my team. I divide them by 30 and I reach out to that many of them every single month. Okay. So like that is keeping people close to the fire and keeping communication open. And do I say, hey, there's this sale? No. I say, hey, how are things? Hey, I saw your kid just graduated. That's so awesome. How are you feeling about it? Now you're going to have an empty house. What's going on? Like, I ask some real stuff. I care about the real things, right? And if they want to talk about oils and if they want to talk about supplements and stuff like that, that's totally okay. But that's not why I'm there, right? I'm there to be a good human. I'm there to be a friend, and I'm there to build relationships. And you guys, if you're wanting to know how to bring people back to the fire, you have to build that rapport again. Okay. It's just on a different level because you had built it once already. So now it should be easier to get the ball rolling, but you build rapport nonetheless. And if you don't know how to build rapport, it's in Go for Gold just with everything else. Okay. It's the whole Go for Gold is like, how do you build your Young Living business? That's pretty much it. What questions do you guys have? Because that wasn't a very long answer because it didn't need to be a long answer. And you guys know how I am about that. I'm not going to give you a bunch of fluff for no reason. Let's see. Amanda, Linda, I'm 2 hours north of Indy. We have children in Indy. Linda, Amanda, awesome. You're about an hour north of me. Let's bring Martha to Indiana. Ooh, I like Indiana. Linda, let's do it. Yeah, we're touring. We're definitely, this whole next year is already spoken for. Not the whole next year. There are pockets of space that if somebody can have enough people at one venue, if I can get in front of enough people to make it worth my time, quite frankly, to go there and do that, I will do it. I will absolutely 100% do it. But I have to be in front of enough people, right? Like that's my job, is to be in front of a lot of people to change a lot of lives. That's my job, right? So that's what I need to be doing. But let me know what questions you guys have. We'll give you a couple minutes for questions. And then, like I said, I have to pop out of here because I'm going on with Doug here in a few minutes. So I'm just going to drink this tea that has all the flowers in it and hope they don't get in my teeth and stuff, right? Amanda, so no matter how long a member has been inactive or you've been inactive from communicating with them, reach out. Do you apologize for not staying in touch? It depends on the situation, right? I'm a big fan of apologizing. I am a big fan of apologizing, okay? Because when it's necessary and nothing else will do, right? And we need to honor that. We need to honor when somebody deserves an apology. Shoot, we need to honor that, right? Let's give them one. So yes, no matter how long, doesn't matter. But if you feel like you dropped the ball and you felt like maybe they were needing you and you weren't there for them, then say, you know what? I totally dropped the ball. I apologize. But how are things going? I want to connect with you. Or that connect feels a little bit sideways, but you definitely can apologize first and say, you know what? I'm really sorry. I totally goofed. I biffed. I dropped the ball. I should have been reaching out to you every month and I totally missed it. So, that being said, what is going on in your life? And don't make it anything about sales. You guys, like, if you hear nothing else come out of my face tonight, do not make it about sales. Do not make it about sales. Okay. Amanda, I don't know how to stay in touch and have lost many members. I know I dropped it. Well, that's the beauty of Get Oiling or any CRM. Get Oiling is great because you can do so many things with it. But Get Oiling, that's where you put in when you plan on talking to that person again. So I just put a notification, I talked to somebody and I put another notification 30 days out for me to talk to them again. And then I go into my dashboard and it tells me my activities I need to do that day, who I plan on talking to. So that's like, it's really super duper easy. It's hard when you try to keep it all up here. That won't work. Or even on paper. Nope. It's got to be dynamic and it's got to be able to give you notifications to do the action, or you're not going to do it. It's not sustainable if you don't do that. It's simply not. That's a reason CRMs exist. So that's definitely use a CRM to do it. Amanda, I'm just finished my lead magnet. So stoked to learn all Get Oiling. Oh my word, girl. It's like, it's everything. It's seriously everything. It's so awesome. You're going to love it. I don't even know another way to describe it. It's every single thing you need for your Young Living business, period. So, okay, you guys, I am going to pop out of here because I'm going live with Doug Corrigan in 15 minutes. So I need to get on my Zoom call with him and test with him for a couple of minutes. And then we're going to be going live in Gold Getters. Oh, Rona asked something real quick. How about if an acquaintance who signed up under me because of a Facebook post, but I didn't follow up and she stopped ordering about 3 years ago, should I try to reconnect or let her go? Always try to reconnect. I don't care. Always try to reconnect. Because she still signed up. She signed up for a reason. She wanted a solution. It's our job to make sure that we see through the solution, that we make sure they actually get the solution. So if she stopped ordering 3 years ago, maybe she got a solution. We don't know, but it's very likely she didn't. Amanda, it's everything we were needing for sure. You're the bomb. Oh man, I'm not the bomb. Freaking Killwines and Ashley are the bomb for Get Oiling. I got nothing to do with Get Oiling. Those guys are awesome. Rona, thanks. You got it. All right. I will see you guys over in the Gold Getters group in just a few minutes. Bye-bye.